and I'm not ready to settle down. And when I meet her, I'll be ready. So while they're having breakfast at her house before they go to work, he mentions how I know someone that I feel like she's a girl for me, but she's not someone you play around with, and not somebody I can see myself being with. And now that's mad respect to any man, any woman. You know mentally where you are right now, and you're not trying to mess things over. We have to come back to Love by the 10th Date, because I didn't really get a chance to discuss how this all came to be. So if you have not watched it, then you don't want to watch this video if you don't like spoilers. And I'm going to try to do without spoiling it, but the crazy part is, despite you seeing this, you don't ultimately know who she's going to end up being with. So Gabby's character feel like she's failing in the love department because she can't get past the 3rd date. And I told you on the previous video, so her boss, I'm fast forwarding through a lot of stuff, decided to let her do an experiment. Let's see if you can get to the 10th date, and if it's successful, you get this $5,000 bonus or article, whatever. So in the midst of her dating, then she mentioned to the guy who she's kissing now, this was her coworker who, because she had to take the metro to work because her car stopped working, he offered to take her to work, but then he would do stuff like bring her breakfast. I didn't think anything of it until it was one time he brought the breakfast to the house, and he said, you know, I came early, let's have breakfast. So she's thinking like, this is the homeboy. That's when they realized how much they have in common. Like, it was one day they were in the car and they started singing this or that, and she knew the whole rap verse, and she was like, oh, but he still kind of looked at her like it was Frank. He was going through his whole phase. So then he kisses her randomly one day, and that's when she realizes, oh my gosh, he likes me. But then he realizes, before she gets into that with him, she shares Chris, who she already told old dude. Chris is the dude who I was dating, and he didn't want to date me anymore because he got traded. He's a football player, yada, yada, yada. And I turned around, and she gets really enraged when people don't want her. They should have showed her getting therapy. So then he was like, well, she was like, I really feel like this is him. I'm giving him a chance. Okay. So he moves on. But what was jacked up, y'all? He stopped giving her rides to work. It's how you my friend, and just because I don't want you, you got me taking the bus?